Hello, this is Seth Lewis from Lantern Home Inspections, here to perform a sewer line camera inspection on property 1785 Starlight Drive, Salem, Oregon 97304. Current time is 8:33 a.m. on August 7th, 2026. The house is facing southeast. I'm here on the southwest side of the house. I'm on the roof. I was unable to find a proper clean out around the perimeter. It could be buried in vegetation. There's pretty heavy, dense vegetation in some areas. It could be buried. This is sufficient though. The only restriction is that when going through plumbing vents, will not continue to go back and forth off the roof to locate should a issue be found in the lateral. So the correction and even the location will have to be found by whoever repairs or replaces the line. I'm just going to scope to see if there's any deficiency and do a pass or fail inspection for this property. So I'm going to go ahead and try to go through this line. Sometimes there's some spider web, so I'll have to pull the line back up, most likely. So I'm going to pull the line back up for just a moment so that I can clear the head of the camera of all the spider webs. Okay. I have water running from the kitchen sink. We should be able to see that when I start to proceed. Purpose of this inspection is to determine the overall condition and serviceability of the sewer lateral for this property to the city main. I'm going to zero out my foot counter. We're in cast iron still, and I'm going to go ahead and begin the scope. And there's the water coming through from the kitchen sink, going downstream. At 19 feet, we reach a transition. And already that looks pretty heavily gapped there. And on the sidewalls, you see there's some lines there. Those could be cracks in the pipe itself. So I'm not going to take any chances with that. That's going to fail the line immediately there. I'm going to continue on though to the end just to make sure. I mean, there's lines there as well where it kind of separates. But even that offset with some gapping around the seam is considered an issue worthy of a second opinion or definitely an evaluation by a licensed professional. And there's a root intrusion coming from a sidewall that has no seam. That means there's probably something broke there as far as the pipe itself at 39 feet. And I'll have all of this written in a report, so whoever looks at this video will be able to see at least what I'm saying. And this does look like it's going out towards the southeast, so it should be pretty easy. And as you can see, I mean, it might be sealed, but that's an offset there with some kind of a gap. I don't know if that gap is sealed. The darkness kind of gives an appearance of a void, but at this point I cannot tell if that's separated, but that would actually be an issue as well at 55 feet. And we just transitioned from from concrete to a plastic material called 3034. And at 69 feet, it does look like we've reached the city main. I'm going to go ahead and pull back. When I was coming forward, missed that one too at 57 feet. There's also an offset. see that, where there's a gap there? That could be a separation as well. I'm going to pause the video for a moment. Okay, I broke my policy just to come. I broke my policies of getting down the ladder to mark. I did mark this at 57 feet, but I'm not going to continue to get down. Yeah, and there's that separation there. And again, right there, at about 39 feet, there's a penetration, it looks like, with a root coming through. And right there, at about 20 feet. I'm going to go ahead and try to mark this as well. But I'm not going to keep getting up and down just to do the other in the lines. I'll just between 20 feet and 57 feet. Okay, I was unable to find this section. It could be under the house. Looks like there could be about 20 feet, but I'm not really sure. So I'm just going to leave it at marking the 57 mark. And from this point to that 57 mark, needs to be evaluated further by a licensed professional. Okay, so this does conclude the sewer line camera inspection. As you saw with me going to and from the city main, there are several issues for concern that need reevaluation by a licensed professional who repairs and replaces sewer lines. I was only able to mark the 57 mark, but between about 20 feet and 57 feet there are multiple issues that need addressing. So this has failed the sewer line camera inspection for this property. I will have a written report and a video upload for you and your realtor to view. Thank you for choosing Lantern Inspections.